ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, subscribers and non-subscribers. Like I promised, I'll be bringing for you creatives. So today we have been graced by the presence of an international award-winning, gorgeous, boneless. She can dance. That's all there is to it. So allow me to introduce to you. With us today is Renee. Hi Renee.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How have you been?
I'm okay.
It's been a minute. Where have you been hiding?
Corona.
Your fans requested to have you in the show, and maybe just tell them that you have fulfilled their request.
Yeah. Here I am, fans. I'm here for you. Whatever you have to ask, I'm here. I started my journey as a choreographer at Sarakasi Trust. So I was a dancer at Sarakasi Trust for so many years, since 2001. And so that's why I progressed as a trainer in 2012. And then they progressed me again to choreographer in 2013. And I got to do a very big job, the Umoja Festival in Ethiopia, which for me was a big deal because I had never done a big production before. Well, the ones we do at Sarakasi were a bit smaller, but this was really big because we were working with 5 nations, 5 different countries. But of course it came with its challenges, like for example, language barrier. The Ethiopians, most of them didn't know English. So, and their translator also was not that good, unfortunately, but yeah. And then we had Norwegians who also had a problem with their English. So, and then you know how Ugandans speak, no offense. Yeah, so besides that, and also getting guys to fit in the program that we want them to fit into, because they are used to a different program back home in their countries. So that was also another challenge. And another big challenge that was there for me was being a female choreographer. I was the first female choreographer from Kenya doing that production. So that also posed a challenge. It put a lot of pressure on me so that, you know, to perform and to show them that I can do it. But I thank God that it went very well, and it gave me also more contacts and clients from there. Yeah. For me, it started being a dancer at Sarakasi Trust, and there we had trainers and creatives who would coach us, and also would have workshops that would help us know what entails to be a choreographer, or what you need to do, yeah, and stuff like that. So, and knowing your programs and all that. So at Sarakasi, while I was still a dancer, we were given all that information. So for example, we would have a class, and one of the creatives would be leading the class, let's say a warm-up. The next day, they would say one of us to lead that warm-up. You see, already you're being given a leadership skill. You're leading people. That is one way to start, you know. And then also, you know, throwing just small jobs at these dancers, like telling them, for example, this weekend go home and come back with a 1-minute piece of dancehall. You see, already you're challenging that person to go home, come up with steps, do research, you know, and already you're giving this person leadership skills because they know they're coming to show someone. Yeah? So that's what I liked about Sarakasi. They were very professional about it, and that's how I got to be a choreographer. So I used to be given those challenges, you know, with the dancers, and I was good at it. So that's how I progressed to trainer and to choreographer. So what I can say, for someone who wants to start out as a choreographer, the first thing you need to have is passion. You have to have a passion to teach others, because it's not easy. You'll find people with 2 left feet, you'll find people with 50 feet. It's not easy. You have to have a passion, one. Secondly, you have to have the patience. You have to be a very patient choreographer, like I said, because of the reasons that I said before. Thirdly, you also have to believe in yourself that you can do it. If you don't believe in what you do, then what's the point? Because if you believe in yourself, then other people will see it in you and follow. Yeah, they'll want to be you. They will want to be you because they are seeing themselves in you. You believe in yourself, you have the passion, yeah, you're patient with people, yeah. So working with dancers, it's been tough, but if you have such qualities, you have the passion, if you're patient, you believe in yourself, you respect yourself, the value of working. You're a choreographer. You want these dancers to look up to you. So you have to show them that first they have to respect themselves, respect their work, they have to have time management, be there on time, And when you start throwing the leadership skills to them, of course they will take it in because they've already seen it in you when you're teaching them, you see? Yes. So it will be very easy for them to blend in with you. Actually, when she was younger, it was much easier, obviously, because kids are very interesting people.
I agree.
But yeah, so when I was working at Sarakasi, when I was still a dancer, and when I was still a trainee, I used to take my daughter with me once in a while. It wasn't really allowed, but I mean, if you knew my daughter, you just see her face and you die. You'd be like, oh, it's okay, just join us. So, and she looks nothing like me, by the way, but hey, that is the love we got between us. So I used to go with her, and she used to see what we are doing. She used to see how we used to be handled. One of the things that she took away from that was time management, because if you know Sarakasi, you know those guys are people who are always on time, never failing, always on time. So that's one thing she took with her, time management. And also, even as a choreographer, I take her for some of the projects I do. For example, I have a project that I work with, which is still under Sarakasi. It's called Smiles for Change. And we normally go to hospitals, prisons, yeah, and we spend time, like in hospital, we spend time with cancer and burn units, and we just sing with them. We have someone who plays the guitar, we sing. We have someone who does arts and crafts, so they try to make stuff, colorful stuff, just to brighten up their day. We have dance with me, and I like to take her for that, so she can see the impact we make in people's lives when we do what we do. That's one thing that also I would love for her to learn. So time management, she also took with her, she saw the faces, how we brightened up people's faces doing what we do. So we also used to go to underprivileged areas, for example, Dandora. Yeah, where people say that is the highest crime rate area. Yes, we went to Dandora, and I took my daughter, who was very non-fearful, and had so much fun with those dancers from Dandora. And that also showed her that there's no difference between me and you. We're all the same before God. So you can't look down upon someone living in the slum just because they're living in the slum. And yet they have talent. They have even maybe more talent than you, better talent. So there's no looking down upon someone. That's another thing that I was trying to teach her. So for my daughter, it's been quite, I wish she was here so she can say, but it's been quite an experience taking her to crazy areas, taking her for shows. And I'm very grateful to Sarakasi, my former boss, creative director Edu Oro. I'm very grateful to him, very grateful Edu, because he used to allow me to take her even to shows. And no one used to bring their kids. It's only that, okay, at that time, people had month-old babies, so of course you can't bring them. And my daughter was big enough to take her to such areas so she can see for herself what we do. So I'm very grateful that she had to go through that. And now that she's 20, I hope she can take that with her out there. Yeah, because now I have released her to the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, back in the day and also maybe recently, we had activities for choreographers. For example, like workshops, maybe at the go down in Nairobi. So they used to bring up workshops even with our own dance choreographers here. Once in a while they were there. And Sarakasi as well, when I was there, remember, they used to bring choreographers from outside, international, and it was open to everybody, no fee. Yeah, so because dancers, I can say, are hustlers. So if you start giving a fee of 1,000 bob to go see, you know, so that's why we thought, because they're also building themselves, so that's why we thought it would be good, it would just be free, because we are sharing with them what we have or what we know. So yeah, I can say there used to be those activities, but they are becoming less and less. And another thing I also realized was female choreographers didn't have that boost, if I can say boost, I mean come out, because many people know the Kenyan dance industry is dominated by male. So when a female choreographer comes up, it becomes really tough on them unless you have maybe contacts, connections or something, you know, because already the minds of the Kenyans know the male choreographers more better, you see. So maybe in future what I can say is like the government should also get involved. Ministry of Culture and Arts, I think, the ones involved in dance and all, they should get more involved and help out choreographers, bring more activities, more workshops, more exchange programs, more stuff like that to open the minds of choreographers, you know, because I think that is something that we are lacking here. For me, I think the governments outside work harder. Like for example, for now, let me talk about right now in these corona times. I've seen so many governments, like the Belgian government, the German government, giving grants. Yeah, giving grants to even Kenyan choreographers to do something, and they'll keep, you know, sending stuff, you know, that really motivates someone. Yeah, so if our Kenyan government can also do that, I'm not saying they're not doing anything. They have done so much for the dancers, especially PPMC. Thank you, PPMC. They've given dancers a chance to show their work and get paid for it. Yeah, that is good. But that is dance groups. Yeah, so that leaves out who? The freelancers out there, freelance dancers who don't have groups. They are not in that package. The choreographers are not in that package unless they have a group. So you see, for someone like me, that wasn't for me. Yeah, for a freelance dancer, they couldn't be in that package as well. So they need to look at both sides. Yeah, they need to look at groups and also look at the dancers who are out here. Very many dancers who are freelance dancers trying to make it, you know, they don't have a place to practice. Maybe they go to a small church in the slum and, you know, ask if they can use the space. Think of those people. What are they doing now? Those are things our government should think about really. Yeah. All those who are wondering if dance pays, if dance choreography pays, being a choreographer pays, being a trainer pays, it does. It does. You can do it as a career, because that's what I've been doing. I was a dancer and I was a dancer before, and it was my career. Like I said, I used to bring my daughter to my training sessions. So dancing pays. What I can advise parents out there is choose your content. I mean, the kids who are dancing, and I mean, if they're over 18, yeah, well, maybe that's different. But if they're under 18, they need to choose their content wisely, and you need to monitor your kid, especially what they're listening to. Listen to their music. So many kids out there have phones, laptops, which was surprising for me, because in my time there was not even a mobile phone. So now seeing a kid walking past me with a mobile phone and a laptop, I'm like, what? I feel like smacking his, But yeah, since technology has taken over, which is a good thing, you need to monitor your kids. I'm a dance teacher in a primary school, in a little kindergarten school, and I see how it really impacts little children. What they hear, what they hear is very important. And what they say is very important. So yeah, monitor. But for someone who's over 18, what I can say, yes, it pays. Just have to keep believing in yourself, work hard at it, have your best support system. Yeah, if you have friends who believe in you, keep them so that they can keep pushing you, challenging you. Those are the people you keep. And don't push away your enemies. They make you better. Keep them very close. In fact, closer. They make you better.
Yeah, that's true.
That I can tell you from experience. And yeah, just be patient with the times, because bad times are there, but there are always better days to come. So it's something you have to work towards, and if you're really good at it, then it will pay off. It will pay off. So what I can say is, if you want to take it up as a career, just do as I had said before. Believe in yourself, be a patient choreographer, work smart, something also my former boss Edu used to say, work smart, and I had never forgotten that. And support system that can always challenge you and motivate you and respect you for what you do, and always do your research. Usingoje watu. Don't wait for someone to tell you do what. Be aggressive. Don't wait for that client to call you. Go to that client. We've heard about a client saying they want someone doing a dance choreographer. Why are you waiting for that? Be aggressive. There are different dancers, of course. You'll see a video that has well choreographed stuff, and you can see videos that just have twerking. So first of all, big up, and big respect, mad respect to the dancers out there, because it's your hustle. But what I can say, video vixens are not dancers. Video vixens are there to make the shot look good. Abroad, video vixens are called hammer girls. Yeah, you're there to look good. Yeah. So that's a vixen. There's the dancer, the one you will know. There's the dancer. The dancer, you see that person dancing there. That's a dancer. Yeah, and the vixen. Mostly vixens are people who look good in the shot. Yeah, you're there sitting next to the musician, maybe just bump your head a bit, yeah, you're told to twerk a little bit, that's a vixen. To me, I don't think that's a professional dancer. That's me. Everyone has their own opinion. That's just me. But what I can say, right now we are going through a new wave with the youth, which is gengeton. And gengeton has a lot of twerking and all that. First of all, we have to accept the new wave. It's a new thing coming in. So we can't say, no, don't do. It's their way of thinking. It's the way the youth are relating to these videos and stuff. But maybe, if you want to be more professional about it, if you want to make your video sell and sell worldwide, then start thinking about creative dancers. Dancers will come there, do something very creative that will sell your product all the way worldwide. Look at Sauti Sol. Sauti Sol worked with Sarakasi very many times. Yeah, One example is Lipala, the Lipala dance. That was from Sarakasi's very own choreographer, Oscar Mwalo. And it was such a simple dance, getting all the dancers to dance in synchrony, and it was such a simple, there were such simple steps in it that Sauti Sol would do it, that even your own mom would do it, that even your own dad would do it, you see? And it's all worldwide. Creative stuff, you don't have to have people twerking. You can actually have a small nice dance piece, in your video, and it can sell so far. So at the moment I can say we as Kenyans, we just have to go with the new wave, the youth, what they are doing, but I hope they can also see, let them challenge themselves, get dancers who can actually do something on your video, a video that is clean, nice, edited, and something you want to sell abroad. Because if you want to be with the likes of Yemi Alade, Sauti Sol, you have to work 10 times harder, my friend. You won't start bringing... How many videos of Sauti Sol have you seen people twerking? Just name. You see? But Gengeton is all twerking, you see? And where are they right now? They're only hitting here, around Africa. So we hope they can hit abroad, but it's all about structure, your strategy and how you put your things together in your video. So we have good examples out there of good videos. I can say for example, the Yemi Alade video Shekere. Those are Sarakasi dancers who were in that video, dancing right next with Yemi Alade. The synchrony, the colorful, your costume also matters, In the Gengeton, what I noticed, not in all, they just wear their home clothes, It's just the way you are, the way you came in, and to be a professional dancer, you have to look at how, you have to have an image. You have to have an image. You can't look the way you look every day. For example, as me, Renee, the way I look when I'm Renee is not the way I look when I'm Reigns. You have to have a certain, image. When you're going somewhere as Reigns dance mentor, either I will be in my training gear ready to train, or I'll actually look like, something different. When you come meet Renee in South B in the yard, and you're gonna slippers and a short, I'm just chilling, like I have a hat, so it's the same thing with dancers. Don't just get dancers from Wamta to Wakuje, they just do something there, you pay them 1,000, come on. If you want something good, you have to use money to do it, Invest in something good. Invest in good dancers. Invest in good costumes. Invest in good looks. And believe you me, it will come back. Guys will be looking at your dancers like, nani wawa, their makeup, their eyelashes, their hair. That's why Sarakasi is so big. We always had an image, If you see us, there would be a time you'd see all the girls in one hairstyle that's really nice. Makeup is on point, our costumes are on point, our shoes are clean and nice, Design, when you're doing a music video, even the editing is easy now because everything is so on point. Their dance moves are synchronized. So if you really want to make a good music video that will sell even abroad, come on, invest. Now we see nyanyase dancers, pay them what they are worth. You can't pay someone from the mtaa, your own friend, 5,000 and they're not doing what they're supposed to. Get that person who is worth that money. Invest in it so that you can get a good product also and get good views. And even if it doesn't work out, keep trying, keep at it. For me, it is so rewarding to give back to the community and to kids. That is one of my best. That, when I think of that, every day when I wake up, it motivates me. Because kids are the future. We are the ones who mold them. They listen to us. they are our everything, let's say that, because they will become from kids to the youth to adults. So being a part of a kid's life through their journey for me is so rewarding, and being giving an impact on that side, best reward ever, personally. Every day seeing those kids, because I work with special needs kids and I also work with normal kids. So just seeing a smile on a dyslexia kid or a Down syndrome kid, that they got that choreography and they are showing it to their parents, they want to show it to the world. In that, what else? What else? Umoja Festival. For me, that was the best experience ever, and I'm grateful I got that chance, because no one in Kenya as a female got that chance. So for me, that was the best, as much as it was challenging working with all those countries, but it's always good to give yourself a challenge. So it really opened my mind more. It gave me ideas on how to work with large groups, because we were about 100 artists, so that's a huge group. So for me, that was the best experience ever. Making all those friends, I have lasting friendships, which is very good, and also good for your working experience. So yeah. Worst, oh my god, worst experience. Si tumelia mara mingi, worst experience. I can say someone turned me down just because of my age. I think that person's mentality was on another level, because age ain't nothing but a number. I mean, look at me, do I look like I'm 60? No. So like, I didn't understand that dude, but it was a client and everyone has their own opinions, and I had to respect that, but it also motivated me to keep pushing and doing more, and in trying to change people's minds about age, about body type. Yeah, body type does not matter, age does not matter, guys, as long as the work is there and it's done and it's good. All these other things are just side things.
Renee, where exactly can people find you?
On all social media platforms. On YouTube, Rain's Dance Mentor. You can go check out my classes or my videos, and the videos I've done with dancers, they're all there. On Instagram, Rain's Gidinji. So when you go to Rain's Gidinji, you'll see Rain's Dance Empress. So that's me. You know you have me. On Facebook, I have a page, Rain's Dance Mentor, and also my own page, Renee Gidinji. My own name, Renee Gidinji. You can find me there. On Twitter, did I say Twitter? On Twitter, yeah, it's Renegade Rains, at Renegade Rains on Twitter.